Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. I made a massive boo-boo on last night's video. Don't ask me what happened. I joined two videos together thinking it was the last page that I'd done and put in all the pages in, and it ended up being pages 3 and 4 all over again. I already deleted the videos, so I had no way of recovering them. But I am just finished the last page of my other friend's album, and I've yet to glue the page in yet, so I'm going to show you on that album how I did it on these pages. I've done her album the exactly same way, roughly, not same papers, but on the brown card, you know. So I don't know if you've seen, I put all the papers in for the lady who's coming for this one, my gorgeous friend Audrey, and I've done the same with Teresa's as well. So yeah, I'd literally made all the pages and put them in, and like I say, videoed it, but forgot to, well, I just joined the two wrong videos, so massive boo-boo on my effort. So I think that was the last page I'd done, and added these tags. I have ever since gone and put more little tags in here for the gorgeous Audrey, and patched this one with the bits that were left over. Just love it. So I'm going to show you. I'm not going to do a walkthrough of the album that I'm doing for Teresa, because I'll do that on a separate video. And I did end up putting Bill and Audrey down there. I curved the Audrey. Whoops, sorry, Bill and Audrey. And then the 40th, and this beautiful metal work on here. Absolutely love it. Beautiful butterfly. I leave that. She could add some beautiful photos on there. So this is the complete album. So I'm going to pop that to one side just while I show you how to put the pages in. So this is the last page that is going in Teresa's album. I'm going to just open it up at that page. I'm not going to go into detail of what I've done in this. I'm going to do a walkthrough video on this one. But literally, all you're going to do now is basically glue this whole page down onto here. And that is all you do. I've left myself enough to have a border on the craft card, because I've used craft card on Teresa's. I think because it's a garden feel and it's quite rustic, I've also used some authentic, I'll show you the pad. I ordered these vintage papers, 25 sheets of vintage papers. It's only like photocopy paper, but it's already been stained and tie-dyed, and it was just like, they were like a couple of quid. I think they were not much at all. So, and I've used some of those to keep it a bit rustic as well. But like I'm saying, I'm going to use the Carlisle glue. This stuff is perfect for adding these. So you just want to open your page a little bit. I know, I ended up doing pockets on the other one, and you know, I even filmed all the hot glue stuff and everything, but I don't know where they've gone. I've deleted them long since, because I film so far. I don't store on my computer, see, because it clogs it up. If I did, I'd have 1,584 videos and no computer space. So once I've uploaded them to YouTube, I delete them straight away. I know, should have checked first, shouldn't I? So this stuff is quite ooey and gooey, but it's perfect. So make yourself, I made these little pages, as you saw in the other videos, a fraction smaller than the actual page size itself. So when I do glue these in, it takes a little bit longer to go off, but I've got wiggle space. And if I think, you know, oh, it needs to go up a little bit, I can do that with this glue. It is really good glue, but it takes ages to go off. So you just need to make sure you keep your page straight as well, because it will lift. It just takes a little bit extra time. Just make sure And what I do then at the end, once it's all in and bone dry, if anything has come up, because it is such a warm house this is, even though I'm physically freezing, the house isn't. So like, see this? It wants to pull against, it wants to come off, but it will. You've just got to hold it down. I can't believe that. I was devastated. I'd spent so much time on that album, and I bet you were all sitting there for nearly 3 hours and watching me do pages 3 and 4 again while I was out having a good time with Mr. B. The tribute band wasn't the best, but it was a laugh, and they ended up doing karaoke in the end. I think I won £6 on the bingo. But it was nice of Mr. Boyce. We don't go out very often at all. So, like, I'm just going to close this now because I don't want to use any more. So, with my fabulous glue then, my art glitter glue, like where it wants to come up there, I just go in, squeeze it. Doesn't matter if it comes out because it dries clear. They both dry clear. The cat actually is quite a flexible glue, so it does dry, but it takes ages. You just basically want to just carefully make sure everything's stuck down. If anything's starting to, like I say, lift, use your art glitter glue. It was just for wiggle space. In fact, if you've got any little pegs, that'd be brilliant. Just while you're examining other pages. I have got a 1/2 inch gusset as well. I'm going to the end of my bottle. Thankfully I've got 4 more to see me through the winter. It's just so easy, honestly. It's just like adding a page to a page. You know, you just basically just want to glue everything in. Make sure it is all pushed down. I think corners tend to be the most culprits that want to lift up. So just pop on some pegs. Give it a chance to go off. But that's basically all I did on the other one. But I did it for, well, 8 times because there's 2 sides to each page. Like I say, I'm not going to do a walkthrough of this one. Not right this minute. I'll come back because I want to do some more decorating on this. So anyway, you can see a little tiny gap. Just slide that under. And it's all a matter of time now. It's just the little bit of time extra that you're going to need for it to go off. You could, you know, after you've finished an album, you want to preserve it. Mod Podge. Not the pages, obviously. The front covers, the back covers, the inside cover, the spine. They will really, really, really help. And it will seal the album as well. So I'm just going to leave those in. Look, see now, there's no more gaps. Just using my bone folder as well. But you could instantly use the art glitter glue, but you've got no wiggle space. You've got nothing to, you know. But I always find that it doesn't buckle, neither the Calal. It won't buckle your pages because it's solvent based, it's not water based. A water base can sometimes warp your card, but you don't really notice that actually. This is virtually in now. I'm just waiting for that cal to glow off. And I've done that on all of these pages. I have got a spare peg. Perfect. So basically you just want to glue it in spend a little time manoeuvring it, getting it into the right position, and just add some pegs just until it goes solid. It takes about, I would say, it says clear, it dries within 15 minutes, I think. This side, is it? Strong, quick, clean. Paper, cardboard, felt, leather, wood, ceramics, glass, and several plastics. Apply the glue, let it evaporate. Zero certain time, I don't know. Then press the parts firmly together. Caution, may damage lacquered materials. Where did I see it? It says dries within 15 minutes. Fully dries in 15 minutes. I know it's going to take a bit of time, but I think what it is, you put this on, you leave it to go really tacky, and then you bond it. But us album makers quite impatient. So I'm just going to take that peg off now. That one is staying on. It literally, you just want to hold them in place until it's 100% glued down. Like now, that's perfect, it's gone off. The page isn't coming out. I can't believe that I did that. I'm a silly sausage sometimes. But I thought there's got to be a way I can show people how I did it. And I was making my friend's album anyway. So, there we go. I ended up, I'll show you the other one now, and I'll show you what extras I did on the video that you missed, but I can just show them. I did a walkthrough video, but I hadn't completed it at the time. So I'm going to pop that to one side because I don't want to spoil what's gone inside Teresa's album when that's not the star of the show. This one is, and it's absolutely beautiful. I think, yes, I put those on a video from once I'd been in the shop. I have literally put all the spare bits of paper in there, so my gorgeous friend, if she wants to make any more booklets, she's got the rest of the paper to decorate. I mean, there's some good big pieces. I had 2 packs of paper for this. But they're just glued in, literally how you've just seen me glue the other one. And I went ahead and added gold corners like these, not to every page, but to certain pages. Got this beautiful ribbon on there. Love these. You know, they open that way, they open that way, and that way. And then this way, this way, this way. Just love it. Got little tuck spots in there. Nice, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, just spend some time gluing them in. And that's all I did, was leave a space around those as well. But how gorgeous. What a beautiful album for my gorgeous friend. This is the one with the, it's got a tuck spot here. With the tuck spot here. I finished off all the booklets, just the fronts. That tucks in there. Beautiful. And then this is that page that opens up this way. And that way. Love it. Absolutely love it. And it's got a 1/4-inch gusset line, but they do fit together beautifully. It's just that I wants to tip back on its quarter line. But then I added a side pocket on the back. More of these beautiful photo mats. You've got all these leftovers. She can add photos or journal on those. But yeah, just glue them in. It's so easy. I mean, if you haven't got Cal-Al, you can use tape as well as glue. That way, that would give you wiggle space as well. But just like how gorgeous. Oh, I love that section. And then I did all this on camera, the gluing of the spine. I glued the corners on. Yeah, I glued all this on with the hot glue gun. I popped these on at a later date. But, oh, I love it. And this one, I just glued everything on the last video, but you've missed it, and I'm so sorry. But that's how you glue the pages in. Simple as. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Love it. So I hope you find that helpful. You know, just to be able to see me glue one of those pages in. Just make sure, and always, as you saw while I was doing the video as well, I made sure that I got that little edge, so I weren't gluing the page right up to the ends. I want to see the black, the craft, the black, and then the DSP. I want you to see all those layers. That's why that's why I cut each one of those papers with you individually on every video. So I had that little, that page could turn around. I love it. But yeah, just glue them in, pin them down. It does take a little bit of time, but I can't wait. She's coming in 3 weeks to pick this up, just before she goes on her cruise. I can't wait to see her. Oh my goodness. We're going to have a blast. Her and Bill are coming for a coffee and some biscuits. So thank you for watching. I do apologise from the bottom of my heart about what happened to the video. I didn't even know until this morning. But yeah, take care, my lovelies. And I will be back to do a little walkthrough once I've finished my beautiful friend Teresa's. So take care. Love you all. Bye.